think I earned a repair bay. Yep. Need you guys to head over yonder.
Is there a specific direction in which yonder lies?
There's a lot of red over here. Oh, it's a partisan heavy tank. Okay. Yeah, that's not smart. Is that an SRM-60? Holy shit. Yeah, over yonder. Yeah, here it is. Here's the yonder.
Ow.
It's a lot of red.
I noticed. Yep. Holy fuck. I'm already like dead again.
What this might get what do you call it, copyrighted, but I gotta pull it up. It's a funny video. It's a funny video. Step on a crack and you break the mama's back. This one right here. Oh, let's see if this is the one. Yeah, this is it.
Step on a crack and you break your mama's back.
Oh my God! Stop playing! For the love of God, stop playing!
Step on a line and you break your father's spine.
Oh, my spine!
All right, I'm gonna have to edit that out of the replay real quick. But hey, the free agent lifestyle is the way to go. He was like, hey, anybody that get who went over that whose head did that go over? Whose head did that go over? He was like, wait a minute, that means I get to live the free agent lifestyle. Yes, indeed. He's like, oh yes. Free agent lifestyle, here I go. He was like, wait a minute. You see how he looked at the daughter? Watch how he looked at the daughter. Let me see if I can pause the frame. This is how he looked at the daughter. He was like, wait a minute. That means I got money. He was like, and let's see if the dad has yellow hair. Let's see if the dad has yellow hair. The real father, the Maury Povich. Oh, yeah, he got blonde hair. See, this sense of humor. See, these are the things that go on in our society, and people make them funny instead of tragic for men. This is how society. See, the kid has blonde hair. He doesn't have any hair. These are the things that happen to men that are real tragedies, and they make fun of them. And it's funny because now you're like, ah, ha, ha, right? But if this was to happen to women, it wouldn't be funny. It would be a tragedy, right? And you be in court getting sued. Give me a second. Anyway, I love that video, by the way. Let me see if we can get a quick commercial break here. Sorry about that. I had to take a commercial break real quick. Who else? What we got here? Maryland guy says, remember boomers got freaked out by Ebola, right? Ebola. Is it Ebola? I can't even remember what they got freaked out. What was this? Bird flu, swine flu, Ebola, C-19. All right, Vernell Sanders says, shout out to the coach gang. Just flew from New York to San Diego. Read the Free Agent Lifestyle on the way. I'll read The Evolution while I'm here. Separated from wife and living my best life. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh, here's a good one. Hey, congratulations, by the way. Separated from wife. He's going to go through a divorce. You're living your best life. He's out in San Diego from New York. I know what you're going to do. I already know what you're going to do, brothers. You know what you're going to do? This is what you're going to do. I know where he's at right now.
Hi, my name is Gigi. I'm a blonde. I have no kids. I make boys fall in love with me. They always so insane. I like being single, though I've never been cuffed. Boys want a relationship, but I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing down in San Diego. He's going to be like, woo-wee. Somebody said clear Pepsi. Remember Tylenol? Remember Tylenol, the capsules with the little beads in them? Well, somebody stuffed, this was back in the early 80s. Somebody stuffed some, it was, you know what it was? I remember the story. I think it was like something that had to do with a divorce. Some wife or husband, I can't remember who, was trying to poison their spouse. And poisoning them, they went and then tampered with Tylenol, the capsules, and just to cover their tracks, right? And so they went and tampered with a couple other people. I think maybe a couple people might have got sick. Nobody else got sick. I can't remember what happened. I can't remember. Maybe a couple people did die. But who remembers this? Then everybody across the country, they pulling off Tylenol. Crazy. And you know what's funny? Not funny. You know what's interesting? Yeah, razors and apple blades. I mean, razor blades and apples. You know what's interesting? You know what else they'll do? They end up. You know what they do? You know what they end up? They end up doing stuff like falling for Jim Jones. You know, they end up doing stuff scared of one thing and they follow televangelists on the other side. Just like, or they take somebody down and move for a fringe guy. And the baby boomers always looking for a utopia. It's a major weakness. They always looking for a utopia. Yeah, they fell for Black Lives Matter. Oh, you know what they always was running after? The KKK in the 80s and the 90s in Atlanta. The KKK coming to get you. I was like, in Atlanta? Like, I know they have a history and all. But I even heard a content creator say that recently. It was like the KKK. I was like, can I ask y'all something? I know this is a wet dream of baby boomers that one day the Klan's gonna ride through your town and you won't have nothing to do. I know you want to live like your relatives lived in Rosewood. It's a wet dream of yours to just prove that racism is existing. You know what I mean? Like, you guys need to get firm. See, I told you, they're riding down through our town. We can do nothing about it. I'm going to ask you something. What kind of idiot group in 20 and 22 like that would run right down the middle of any major city without expecting to get caps peeled on them? Like, that would be the dumbest thing they could actually ever do. But I would say them people in Atlanta would actually revert back to, yes, a massa, and stand on the other side of the street and watch them march through. Like, what would they do? Burn cross? Like, are you really scared of that? Can I ask y'all, baby boomers, are y'all really scared of that? Like, what's more likely to happen? Caps getting peeled by gangbangers in your neighborhood, or the KKK down the street marching peacefully? A peaceful protest, a mostly peaceful protest, or the KKK marching down the street? Which one's more likely to happen? But there's some dudes still right now. KKK gonna come down. I'm like, y'all got to be kidding me, bro. I think it's crazy. I think it's absolutely insane. Y'all waiting for that day that happens so y'all can prove it. That's baby boomers for you. Because no young person under 30 would be scared of that right now. That's something somebody aged 38 and over would be scared of. You feel like immediately defenseless as a human being if that happened. All you got to do is round up some homeboys around your neighborhood. Soon as you heard they walking down the street, all you got to do is round up some young dudes and create all kind of thunder and lightning, and it'll be over. It would literally be over, man. Round up some young dudes. They not scared of them, I promise you. They'd have a field day with something like that. But y'all be sitting there 38 and over scared. Baby boomers. Anyway. Dale Elmore says, we don't have 304s here in Atlanta. We have 608s. 608s. Atlanta, and there's Atlanta again. The thing about Atlanta, the girls that were born in Atlanta, I would be scared of because they've been getting active. You know, if they've been getting active since they were young. Too young for you to even realize that they could even think about getting active. That's what worries me about dating in those areas. The South, you know, the deep South, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Atlanta, Birmingham. Them girls been doing stuff since they were youngins. Y'all don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. That's what you guys really got to understand about those places. Somebody said, see, Gen X is scared. What are we scared of? 304s in Atlanta? Yep, somebody said they be messing with grown men by the time they 14 and 15. Who wants to deny that? I didn't say it. Who wants to deny that? That is an actual, well, I'm not going to say it. But, yeah. Yeah. That's what's been happening down there for those guys that have been living there for a long time. They've been in the woods, young ages. Dudes that been selling around the block. You won't even know. That's undeniable. Not all of them, but it's undeniable that been going on for a long time. That's what scares me about that area. So if a person grew up there and they've been around a certain area and they become 40, they had a good 30 some odd years head start. It happens in Jamaica too. 30 something plus years that they've been in these streets. They've been in these streets for a good 30 plus years. It is crazy. And you guys know what I'm talking about, especially in those Midwestern towns. Milwaukee, Chicago. They got yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Anyway, and even in the countries too, it's like that. In the country, they be starting young. Says 1 in 51 have the hibby jibbies in Atlanta. I gave you that map already. We're almost done at the super chats. Let me see here. Here's the map here of it. And here's another thing here. You know, this is where you're scared again. Gen X scared. Gen X scared. Why can't I share this? But if you look at where the hibby jibbies are, it's hot down in the South area. Down South, it'd be hot down there. The pocket's hot. The pocket's hot. The pocket's hot. The pocket's hot. The pocket's hot down there. Even in Southern California, right here. All right. Why the pocket so hot, man? Gotta watch out, brothers. Here you are. Gen X are scared here. All right. TM says, let's stay together for the kids. Don't work the same. Let's stay together for the kids. Oh, man. Staying together for the kids. Shout out to you. Rico Cheeto says, Coach Frank Sinatra had a song called be a lady tonight. So the boomers had a warning. Give me Kaylee, all right? Look, be a lady tonight.
Hi, my name is Kaylee. I'm a blonde. I have no tits. I make boys fall in love with me. They always throwing fits. I like being single. No, I've never been cuffed. These boys want a relationship, but I'm just trying to.
Kaylee starting off young. God bless you, Kaylee. And one more thing, because we always getting on the community's ass. One thing you guys got to know about the George W. Bush community, they hide all their stuff. They still hiding their stuff. They keep their stuff on the low. So yes, we do want to talk about the community being reckless, but when it comes to Kaylee, they don't report their stuff out there in them streets. All right, if Kaylee get knocked up, it's gonna be a secret. And they go on and make something happen, and they come on back like nothing happened. Oh, Kaylee got mono. Kaylee got appendicitis. She had to stay off for a couple of weeks. And they come on back, and she come right on back like nothing happened. All right. Believe me, they getting stretched too. And if they make a mistake, they don't do something. They had that conversation. They sit down with their white father with his polo shirt, with his collar turned up inside down like this. And he got his glasses on. He's sitting up there so stupid and elusive. Dad, sit down. Okay, what are we talking about here? I got to get to my golf club appointment. I got to hang out here. Kaylee's been knocked. You not? Oh, okay. Operation No Single Mama is going to be in effect right now. Here's what we going to do. What we going to do is we going to go right down to San Diego. Drive your ass down there. You gonna do what you need to do. No, you ain't keeping that baby. you are not. Okay, Kaylee. Who the father of that baby? Who the pappy of that baby? DeAndre. DeAndre is the father. Oh hell no! Get on down there. Take her ass down there right. No. We not having this discussion. Get your ass down there. All right. Take care of that situation. All right, you out of school for 2 weeks. Call up the school. Kaylee got appendicitis right now. She ain't gonna be in school. No. You ain't having that baby. She ain't having that baby. Hell no. You gonna ruin your life. They don't play because they know the effects of that. They're like, no, I'm not going. No. I've already had my retirement fund. College has been paid for already. Hell no. I didn't pay for you to try to get into USC. You're not gonna ruin it with no. Hell no. DeAndre. Oh hell no. We're gonna be down there. We got an appointment tomorrow. Okay, yeah, take your ass down there. I can't take off of work. Hey, stay at home mama. You taking her? Karen, you gonna take the daughter? Take Kaylee's ass down there. I'm not playing. Okay, she gonna be there tomorrow. They not ruining their lives over no single mother. But I want to keep little Trevare. Hey, little Travaris. They not gonna do nothing like that. See, Brittany Renner's mom will let her do some stupid stuff like that. And look at her. They not letting Kaylee doing it. They're gonna be like, oh hell no. Is he getting drafted in the football lottery? Oh no, he ain't getting drafted in the NFL draft. Hell no. They drive her ass right down there and then come back quiet as kept. Secret. Clee Anthony. They are not having that that single mother stuff. Now, if they come from middle class or lower middle class, they'll let them do it. If you want to ruin your life, go ahead. The mom's already sitting around. Her life is already miserable. Misery loves company. She's like, I'm miserable. You want to be miserable too? Go ahead. We can all live off a little Travarius child support and his wick. All right, but if they come from upper class and not get knocked up, driving her down to San Diego, damn near Mexico, right across the border, take care of this. Her name is Amanda Green. So there's no paperwork, no nothing. They come down, plunk the cash down. They are not having it. So just so you know, they don't play that. Hey, dude, I'm going to tell you guys, becoming a single mother has to be, and this is my opinion, because you're a young teenager, your brain's not fully developed. So when you knock a woman up or she gets knocked up, becoming a single mother has to be the single worst decision in your life First of all, the best way to do it is not get knocked up. All right. Understand what biology is and stop listening to these people not telling you what biology is. Know how your body works and how your equipment works. People should teach kids how to do this because everybody's appalled. Teenagers are having sex. Teenagers have been having sex since forever. Look at the Mary Mother of the Lord, Jesus himself. Teenagers been getting busy for a long time. Their hormones are raging. Stop acting like you're a Puritan or you live somewhere in an alcohol-free county. Teenagers been getting after it and they're going to always get after it. So teach them how the biology works, or you're going to have situations like we have now. People ignore it. What do you know about sex? And they know about sex. Okay, so they're going to start getting busy. When they start getting busy, if she gets knocked up, what I'm going to tell you is, if she keeps that kid, she's shooting herself in the foot. I'm not pro-life or anti-pro-life or whatever it is, pro-choice or pro-life. She has that kid. She's shooting herself in the foot. It's life as you know it is going to be crippled. You're going to cripple yourself. So the best way to do it is avoid the situation altogether. Close the clap trap. Close the penis flytrap. Close. Guys, do not knock up any girls. Guys, for you, let me just say for you, it is the single worst decision you're going to make. Unless he gets drafted in the NBA 20 years later, you're going to regret a lot of it. Now there's always exceptions to the rule. You can always find some guy that got drafted in the NFL, but overwhelmingly, you can always find a P. Diddy's mama. You know what I mean? You can find P. Diddy's mama. It is the 100% almost a crippling effect to you. You literally are hampering your life. 100%. Hampering it. Stop impregnating people you're not married to. I mean, it's like, whoo. And yes, get a paternity test. And guys, stop unloading your firearm inside of women. Wear a Jimmy hat. He said, but Coach legacy. So for the both of you guys, let's say you keep it. Oh man, it's a one-way ticket to poverty. He said too late. It's a one-way ticket to poverty. And the only way out of it is hitting the lottery. Or somehow you rebound from the situation and you become a scholar yourself, and then you somehow, but most people don't do that. They send the kids to live with the grandmother raises the kids. It goes shuffled off the daycare. The woman's can't work. She can't work anymore because she takes the kid. So in essence, she's going to want more support from the man. You're not building enough wealth for yourself. So you're going to hamper yourself in child support and running away from your responsibility. He says, I'm done, fed up, coach. You're literally just shooting yourself in the foot. And there's an entire community shooting their whole damn community in the foot. So be careful. Be careful out there. If you ever get to that decision, I'm going to say, this is your life. This is going to be the rest of your life. Think long and hard about it, and think long and hard beforehand. Anyway, that's my public service announcement. SAU Engineering, a gordita lover, nasty boy, south of the border. By the way, I saw, since you were a gordita lover, I saw 2 gorditas yesterday. Whoa! I was like, man, the nasty boys would have been all about that. They had one, she was so big, the other one looked small, and she was big. All right, I was like, so you would have been on it. The nasty boys, man, that would have been, I know some nasty boys would have had all that. He says, south of the border coach gang in the house. I approached a girl in a party this weekend and got ghosted. Please give me the good boy pat on the head. Thanks for all you do. Did she give you the number? Did she give you the number and she ghosted you? Man, look, the woman gonna have to come up to me and give me her number. That's how obvious it's gonna be to me. I ain't playing no games. You guys realize, man, there's nothing playing nothing but reindeer games. If you walk up to them and you run out of that and ask for the number, hey guys, the PUAs even admit this. Now, if that's what you want to do, your numbers game is gonna have to be, it's a numbers game. You're gonna have to be running numbers in the Wilt Chamberlain neighborhood of Cold Approach. Not even get no pizza. You're gonna have to run up to 10,000 women to get what? 40 phone numbers? Oh, hell no. Somebody said, just give her your number and wait. Man, I took one of my former babysitters. This could be a prom movie. I took one of my former babysitters who, you know. Anyway, we met up for lunch. And so we're sitting up for lunch. And she's you know, she is who she is. She's attractive. And she was looking at this waiter. She was like, I think I know this waiter. And so the waiter, she ends up saying, hey, I think I went to high school with you or something like that. They sparked up a conversation. And basically, I abstained and said, hey, I was like, you can go in and get her number if you want. And I basically facilitated the number. And so it worked like, he was like, you don't mind? This ain't your girl? I was like, this ain't my girl. You can have her. I already had her when she was younger. I was like, I had her when she was 22. Now she's 30. I was like, I don't want her no more. Anyway, the dude was like, oh, okay. And so she takes the number from the guy. She takes the number from the guy. Do you think she liked the guy? She was attracted to the guy. Do you think she called that guy? Do you think she called that guy? Do you think she called that guy? She did not call that guy. Even with the number, even with the interest, she still didn't call. Unless you have the status, unless you have significant status, giving your phone number to her is a wasteland. If she calls you, she better be super duper interested in you. Because I told him go ahead and close the deal. And so he was like, oh, I'll give you my number. Still ended up an L. I was like, damn. Even an easy ass close, he couldn't even figure out how to close the fucking deal. Oh boy. She didn't call him. And I was like, hey, did you ever call that guy? She was like, nope. She probably called him. Oh, she still want me to come through.